Next we will have nature of the CX bond. Nature of the CX bond. Okay, so here we are talking about the nature of the carbon and halogen bond present in the haloalkanes and haloarenes. Okay, so as you all know that since halogen atoms are more electronegative than carbon atom, then carbon and halogen bond of alkyl halide is polarized. Okay, so as you have studied in the earlier class of your class 11th that halogen is more electronegative. Okay, so electronegativity, you all know that electronegativity is an ability of an atom to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. Okay, so in this case electron pair is being shared between these two, that is carbon and halogen atom. In this case halogen is more electronegative, that is why it will attract the electron little bit more towards itself, because it is more electronegative. Okay, so that is why it will have a partial negative charge and this will have a partial positive charge. Okay, so that is why there will be a kind of pole will develop here, one with the positive pole and the second one is the negative pole, and this is how this bond will become polar, or that is why we are saying that the bond between the carbon and the halogen atom is polarized. Okay, so since the size of the halogen atom increases as we go down the group in the periodic table, fluorine atom, you all know, that is the smallest, and iodine atom is the largest in this group. So consequently the carbon halogen bond length also increases from CF to CI, that is from carbon fluorine bond to carbon iodine bond. The bond length also increases when we move down the group. Okay, so this is the nature of your carbon and halogen bond. Okay, so when we move down the group, the bond length increases, due to which the breaking of the bond becomes easier from top to bottom, means lesser energy is required to break the bond from top to bottom because the bond length increases. But when the bond length is shorter, then in that case the energy required to break that bond is very much. Okay,